Stream Elements. Set. Bricks and Banter Hub is now live. Streaming LEGO and brick building. Fantastic Four movie review and LEGO build. Galactus Unleashed.
Hey guys, welcome to the Bricks and Banter Hub. So the last build I did was the Superman build. I had a quick little build, it was just Superman and Lex Luthor battling in their mega suits. It came out this year, and so I thought, all right, that was fun. I'll build that quick little set and talk about the movie. And then I went and saw the Fantastic Four, and the movie is interesting. And owning having owned multiple comic shops, I have my feelings about the Fantastic Four before, during, and after the movie, right? But anyway, so I picked up the Lego set, which is the one that came out because of the movie. So I wanted to build this one while we're chatting with it. Now, it is tough, just so you know, it is tough to hold a conversation while I'm building this. And actually, I don't really have many viewers when I'm live, or many viewers at all. But it was hard to build and talk about the movie. But I figure the more I do it, the more, whenever I have a build that falls under both these categories at the same time. I probably wouldn't have picked up this set. Matter of fact, I would not have picked up this set had it not been for the movie. But let's build it and see. There's some things about it I kind of dig, which like the extended legs for Reed Richards, and the size of Galactus. I'm looking forward to seeing what the actual size is. But anyway, let's get started. We got 4 bags. How many pieces is it? It is 427 pieces. So we'll see how long that takes us. I'm going to try to build a little bit faster, try to keep it under an hour, but I don't see how that's possible. I just don't. But we'll see. See how it is. So we'll get started. Like I normally do, I open up when we're dealing with Legos, and of course I do different builds. That's why we're called Bricks and Banter, not Legos and Banter. But I like to open up the one bag, and of course there's usually a small bag inside. And then we'll keep the smaller pieces here. And let's move to our runaway head. So let's move to our standard building setup, which is this right, oh, wrong one, this right here. And it looks like, let me move camera, the overhead a little bit. There we go. And let me go mid. Let's see, that's why. We'll go mid, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit just to give you a better view. Of course, you have the front and the host view, standard front view, and then the bird's eye view. All right, so let's get started. Looks like we're building Reed Richards from the get-go, so let's do that. It appears to be, I think I looked through it, and it looks like it's 1 figure per build, or per bag. So there's 4 bags, 4 figures, not counting Galactus. But let's do it. So we got a little Reed there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So it starts off with the leg and the feet, which is cool. Let's dig that build. All right, so we need 2 of these. Okay. Now let me change the camera view for the standard. Let's go to mid-range here. There we go. All right. So we got the legs. And let's see, moving on, we have the square build, and it looks like a small clear light blue. Oh, that's the next thing, so never mind. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, so we have the 2 extra legs, and the smaller regular legs here. We have, let me see, 2 different faces, and we'll go with the not sure grimace. And where's his headpiece? Dun, dun, dun. And so Galactus comes with some stickers, so we always enjoy the sticker part. There we go. Little reed. Nice fig. Now, when you want the extended legs, you just snap on. So you don't have to swap them, you just snap them on. So I kind of dig that. So nice. There we go. Nice and tall reed. You see, oh, he's out of the frame here. So let's put him over here. There you go. All right. So now we're moving on. You know what? Let me, I got to kill this light here real quick. There we go. That's just kind of killing my face. Actually, the color's probably better too. So we've got this. Snap on the stand. Okay, and now we need pink and a yellow. It looks like this goes across here like that. And then the yellow snaps on there. Nice. Okay.
Bot Riggs said, Bot Riggs has correctly joined the channel.
Hey, how you doing? Dun, dun, dun. Thanks for jumping in. So now that I have the announcement automatic, I can't tell you how many times I missed somebody saying something in the chat because I didn't keep paying attention to the chat. But now they introduce people coming in and stuff. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can find this other. Oh, it's over here, that's why. All right, so one of each of these. Well, I'm getting some mean glare here from my light, so I might just have to put something under it just to give me a little angle shot. Oh, well, this will work. So this goes here. Oh, we flip it over. These go on the end here. All right, there we go. All right, so I have that going on. And so I went and saw the movie. I saw it Saturday opening weekend. And it was exactly like the comic book, which was great. I mean, not Superman was a much better Superman was better at comic book version wise. What I mean by the Fantastic Four was like the comic book was I always found that the Fantastic Four were just kind of boring. Their adventures are great, their characters are fantastic, their bad guys are great, but it just for some reason it didn't catch me. And to tell you the truth, the movie was exactly the same way. It was interesting, and I thought the actors were all fantastic. I loved their Ben Grimm, but the story, Galactus looked fantastic, and I loved that they had the female Silver Surfer, Harold. Although they gave her the original Silver Surfer's background, and I don't recall her original background in the comics. But she was cool. All the characters were cool. Ben, Baby, Fantastic Four, one. God dog, his name's escaping me right now. Was interesting and key part of it, which was cool. But at no time in this whole movie did I feel like the Earth was actually really threatened, which was strange. There was no sense. There was no sense of dire or anything. Everything was fantastic, and no pun intended, as far as the elements, the movie, all that stuff. But the story seemed fine. It just there was nothing gripping about it. Like I said, at no time did I feel like they were in jeopardy ever, which is too bad because that's the whole kind of point of the movie, right? Is to feel like they were in jeopardy, and I did not. All right, let's find these. Find two of these pink ones. And if somebody else saw it, let me know what you thought. Because I really, 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 really wanted to like the movie more. I did not dislike it. I just walked out there going, okay, there you go. And that's every time I've ever read a Fantastic Four comic, I've kind of felt the same way. And I was really surprised. Because I love the characters, especially when they team up. I found that I really enjoyed the Fantastic Four when they teamed up with another hero, like whenever Johnny Storm and Daredevil or Spider-Man Usually it was Spider-Man would get together and do a team up. That was fantastic. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, Reed Richards is pretty key, and he was pretty damn boring. But Reed Richards he's a scientist. He is straight scientist stuff, and even in the comics he was. And that might be the whole problem. Uh, Invisible Girl was great. Ben Grimm was great, but they were all fantastically chosen. It just did not work for me in the slightest. In the slightest. I can't give it a bad rating. I just give it a non-interesting rating. It's a great movie, great effects. Go see it, enjoy it. Support these superhero movies. I love getting them. But a better story would have been great. What it reminded me of a lot is, you guys remember the first Star Trek movie that came out? What was it called? The motion picture, right? That was just boring. The whole thing was boring, but it led to some. The next movie was awesome, right? The Wrath of Khan. That was a great movie, and there was some key moments in it, and it was like a learning experience if you didn't know anything about Star Trek. This seemed to be the same way, a lot more modern. Very little battles, which I don't mind, or maybe I did mind and I don't realize that I did mind. But they they could have done better, and they should have done better. And I don't think it did Marvel any favors, to be honest with you. I really don't. It's still showing good box office, nothing over the top. Um, but I don't have anything else to say about it. I mean, there are some scenes. If somebody brings up a scene, I can go, "Well, yeah, that was kind of cool," you know. Let's see here. What do we got? So this goes here, right? Oh, it goes here. Okay. So this goes here. Yeah, I'm getting a bad glare. I can't tell if it's from this guy or it's from the top one. It must be from the top one, but that's all right. I think I'll just have to live with it. All right, so we got those going. Nice. We are on page 8 and action step 10. So we'll get these guys, 2 of these, and this one, monstrosity. So we'll put that in there. And if you have any questions about the movie, fire away. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I just don't have a lot to talk about. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. The actors were all good. The story was kind of meh. Um, it's definitely it's definitely taken from the comic books, no doubt about it. But I just don't have anything more to add to it, which is sad. So my review is: go see it, enjoy it. If you're not familiar with the Fantastic Four, you might really like the movie. I'm familiar with it, and I got the same feeling I did when I read the comics. So we'll just leave it at that. And so that's the end of the review. See it, enjoy it. Don't expect too much, and you'll probably walk out there loving the movie. The box office returns all kind of. The first week was pretty good, right? They're like, whoa, this is doing great. We'll see what happens. And then there was no second week. I mean, 65% drop off. That's pretty drastic. That is drastic. So, but I hope it does well. I want all the superhero movies to do well because I want more of them. But maybe most people don't want more of them. You know, maybe that's just the deal. If the story's good, people will go and see it. It really doesn't. I don't know that I believe in superhero. They've had enough. They've reached the limit or whatever. I think it's just there isn't that many good stories with these superhero movies here lately. In the last 5 years, 4 years, the End Game might have been it. The Batman. I love the new Batman. I thought he was great. I love the new Superman. I thought that was great. I enjoy the Fantastic Four. Let's see what happens. That's where I am on that. So, let's see, one of those and one of these guys. That goes here, right at the top. I dig the colors of this. You know, it looks like we're building a little bit of Galactus every bag, which makes sense. I mean, he's the main build, right? So let's see what we got here. We got that. Now we're going to page 10, and it looks like we're doing the other side. We are. So we have this. Snap that on there, and another little angle. Put that there. All right, good to go. Good to go. Two of these guys, and one of these guys. So these go on the back. Boom, that, and like that. All right, and there you go. All right, and now we're to action step 18. We need two of the purple. I love the hot pink or the purple, whatever color they want to go with. It's pretty sweet. Without a doubt, pretty sweet. Okay. And there's that. Okay, we got that. Looking good so far. One of these guys and two of these. So these go here. Okay. Let's go here and here. And this guy goes right in the. Oh, this goes across that right there. Okay, I was wondering where. There we are. Boom. Two pizza slices, the small slices. And then one of each of these. One and one. Let's go back there. That. All right. Not too shabby. Looks good. Looks good. Mm-hmm. But while I am looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie, those have been pretty decent. All of them actually, from Tobey Maguire to Garfield to Tom Holland. They've all been pretty decent. I do like Tom Holland better, but the other ones were amazing as well, right? So we'll just live with that. Two more of these guys. Boom, boom. And we've had a couple cons here in Colorado. So Denver had the Fan Con, and then here pretty soon there's going to be a con in Colorado Springs. So I might try to go to that. My roommate went to the Fan Con because he wanted to meet Tudyk and Silent Bob, Kevin Smith. He wanted to meet them, but they were pretty overwhelmed. So I don't think he got a chance to meet either of them, which is too bad. He was there though, so which is good. Got this going on. Oh, hold on. Let me go find that piece real quick. So it looked like it landed on top of my cat, and she's just kind of looking up at me as I pick the piece off of my cat. So that's good. So I've got all three animals inside. Usually the two dogs are inside, and Mouse, who's the cat, is usually outside. But it's a little warm out there, so she's in here enjoying the. I don't have AC, but I do have some fans going, so that's good. All right. There's two of these long 3 tiers, and then two of the corners. I love these corners. I love when they're kind of sharp like that. It's very cool. All right, so snap on here. Nice, nice, nice. Nicely done. And then these go right there. tell you what, I've been building some non-Lego things, and the directions, you spend days, hours on a page being one full 2 pages spread out. I spent an hour just doing this, trying to find the pieces and stuff. So as much as I enjoy, I don't mind that. I'm like, whoo, I had to have a break. So we're building this one in between the times and the Superman in between the times. So I'll have to hit that because I'm still easily 5 days away, complete 24 hours, 7 days a week type building, just looking for pieces. But it is enjoyable, and so far the build's been a lot of fun. It's my Iron Man build. It's they call it the Ultimate Destroyer, but it is the Hulkbuster, which is very cool. So far, it's been a lot of fun. And check out my other videos on that build. So they're in the live section, and that's interesting. You could high speed it and just go through it, but some good conversation hopefully. And let's see, we have that. Got those going there. Where's this guy going? On the back. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Just like that. Right? Yes. And then we got these two big guys. And then one of these, two of these, and two of these. So we do this twice. We put this on this one, we'll put this on this one. And then they go here. So it goes underneath here like that. And this one goes underneath here. Okay, so we have the build here. And now these go to the sides. Looks like they go like this. Alright, that looks good. Oh, it looks like we're building the chest. It does look like the chest, I gotta say. Something like that. At least I'm thinking so. This is probably the arm connections. Okay, sweet. So keep going. We're turning the page 14. We have this. This goes. Oh, this goes. I'm not sure how that fits there. Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Oh, you know what? I might have this wrong, which I do. All right. So those go down here like that. Sorry, guys. I tend to do that. I'll get talking and lose focus of where I am. So, but you can always go back, and then this goes on here like this, and we have our first sticker, which is sticker number 6. Look at these guys. Cool. So this is sticker 6, of course. Let me get my tongs, my tweezers. So I like to use the tweezers because I don't like to touch the sticker other than the back, right? But what's nice about this is that there's no grips on the sticker or on the tweezers, so they just kind of slide right on. So some secrets here if you need them, if you have a hard time with stickers, a lot of people do. Rest your hands on the table so that it keeps it shaking down. Take a look. And once you figure you've got it, there you go. Boom. It's a little off, but that's okay. I don't mind. All right. Because you don't want to pull it off and put it back on. Let's see. Yeah, mine's on there pretty good. So there we go. But I don't, it's fine. That looks cool. All right, so moving on to action set 29. And we have this and this guy. This goes here like that. So, this and this. All right, you guys still with me there? Yep. All right. And this goes here like that. This goes this way, like that. All right, looking good. Okay, page 16, action step 32. I need 2 of these gray knobs. Take this out of the way. 1 and 2. And 4 of the clamps here. 1, 2, 3, and where's the 4th? There it is, 4. So it looks like you take 2 and put them together like this. Okay, boom. Nice. Okay, moving right along. 2 of those, and those. Clamp on here. Yep. All right, just like that. Looks good. We need 2 of these. And these come down. Go right beside them. We got a little touch of blue there. Good. We have this and 2 of these guys. Looks like cameras. And this goes across the top to hold everything in place. And these go back to back this way. Just like that. All right, looking good. We have a 4 stud, a 4 plate, and then a corner plate, 2 of these corners. Right, so this will go right across the front here like that. And then these come down. Hold the gray pieces kind of in place. Looks good. All right, 2 of these and 2 of the gray snaps. So each one goes on one side, goes inside, opposite. So like this and like this. There we go. Okay. These go on top of the blue, right there. Oops. And the extensions stick out on the outside, of course, because it won't fit the other way. There we go. So page 18 coming up. And 1, this guy here comes on the end. All right, looking good. 2 more of these corners, which hold on the pieces up here. Finish it off, make it all level. Looks good. Now we need this blue piece and the hot pink piece. So this piece will go on top of the pieces there and then right there. Okay, looking good. And this goes over top of pink. Okay, looks good. Now we need 2 of these. Snap on with the clamp, whatever thing. Those go here, upside down. So they each snap on side by side, upside down, and this guy goes right on the top of it, just like that. Okay, looks good. Now we need 3 of these single clamps, and they kind of go, let's see, circle right this way. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So they go one right here, there, and then follow it right there. Okay. So there we go. Nice. And now we use these spears. And Screws come out this way. Okay. Looks very cool. Awesome. Looking good. All right, and now we snap these two together and we are done with this one. So this will go this way. There we go. So we have that right there. Looks good, looks good. All right. Boom, and we have all these extra pieces, which, as everyone does, we love that. So now, let's move on to bag number 2. We'll get that knocked out. Where are we at so far? So that took us a half hour, so we'll see what goes on. Looks like this one's going to give us Sue Richards, as everyone knows, is the Invisible Woman. I would have loved had they give us like invisible bodies or the option to do that. That would be kind of cool. Right? So, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. All right, so let's see here. We have the mean, we have the pleasant. So let's go intense, not mean, but intense Sue. All right. Sue Storm, actually, who is Sue Richards. Because she is Johnny Storm's sister. And that's how they're related. There we go. Just like that. Looks good. Oh, I want to change his head a little bit. Nope, I think I had it good. So there we go. I like that the head goes over the shoulder, which is pretty sweet. Okay, oh, and we need our invisible pieces here. All right, done. And now we get these going in our hands, 2 of them. Oh, we also have the clips, so we have the, which I love that they do that now. So we have, these are invisible, they fit right in the, right inside here, and now you have a clamp that the character can hold on to, which is good. So I don't know when they started doing it. It might have been a while. I've only been doing Legos for a little while, but I really enjoy that because sometimes it's hard for these characters to hold these pieces, right? And I think we are done with her. There we go. All right, moving on. Page 22. Let's see what part we're building now. Looks like we might be doing the legs, so let's see what we got. One of these and a gray. The gray, no, it's black. One of these is black. And that goes on the lower step right here. Boom, just like that. Okay, we need another one. And that's going to go opposite right here. Just like that. Okay, there we go. Now we need another blue. I do like the blue. God dog, this blue they use in this is awesome, right? Same with the hot pink. It just works. It just works. All right, so this goes here like that. Okay, looking good. Boom. You know what? Let me zoom in on the bottom camera here. Just go a little bit more close up there. That might give you a little more. All right, so boom, we got that. Now let's leave the black. Let's see, is it this? No, not that one. So we need this. We need the rounds. Okay, we need not that one. Here it is. We need this one. So this is the piece we worked on. These are the 2 pieces here, and one more. This guy right here. All right. So this slides into here. Okay. And you wait until you hear the snap. They even have the ear piece there for you to know it's a snap. And now we put both of these. This one goes on this side, and this one goes on this side. that right there. All right, so far so good. Another blue two-step, two-plate, and we need this guy right here. All right, so we turn this upside down, and this goes across in the middle here, and this goes here, so that'll help keep those pieces together, which is good. And now two of these, one and two, and these both go across. Hold that in. Boom, we got that. Do a tier step? Yes, it kind of is. Let's see, should there have been another blue? Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, I got this wrong. So, hold on. All right. So I have that piece there. And these go across up here. Wait, what's going on here? Hold on. I'm missing something. Hold on. So maybe this piece didn't go to the right spot. Oh, here we go. All right, that makes more sense. Boom. We got that right there. Get in there. All right. So I was kind of right. It just wasn't fitting right. All right, got it. Looks good. And action step 52. We have one of these, and that will go here. Okay. So far, so good. One little black square. Assuming it was over here. Maybe it's blue. Yeah, I guess it's blue. And then we have our corner piece, which is here. So this piece snaps right on there, and this comes around here. Looks good. All right. Oh, hey, look at that. We got one piece done. So this goes up here, and this snaps right in here. Boom, just like that. And so this will go this way or this way. Do I have it in backwards? I do. So there we go. All right, so there it is. Nice. Boom. Now it looks like we do it again. So get a little blue in here. And this one here. And even another one right here. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Now where's our curved blue? I had a hard time finding it before. Now I have less pieces, and it's still kind of a tough. There it is. Right. Okay. And that goes like this. Okay. Now we get these guys again. So we have this, and we have that. So this, of course, snaps into here. And these two pieces will go, this time it'll go this way. Okay, there's that. Now we need the blue. So this goes this way. Alright, this will go right up here. Like that. And leave my little two blue piece right there, and that will go right here. Alright, now we have these going across there. One more to go across the black piece. Alright, looking good. And I have this and the little stud that goes there. goes this way, and this goes here. All right, and then we need our angle, and that goes there. Okay. Boom. And then this goes. Like that. Okay. Make sure I got it. Yep. So we have that. We have that. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. Looking good. Now we're on page 28 and continuing on. So we need one of these and this guy. So here. Nice. One. Turn that over. This will go upside down this way. And this goes right side up this way. All right. Now we have a blue 4 that continues on right here. Okay. And then the black circle piece goes here. Just like that. All right. So we have that. Now, see, one of these got a circle-ish. And then this guy. Alright, so this goes on one. Kind of slides in. It says don't push all the way. You just kind of get it started. And then looks like the circle piece goes right in there. Hold on. Push this so it's flat. Alright. And that could be tough. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Just took a little ump, but we got it. Okay, we have that. And that will go on the flip side, right on the end of the blue, right just like that. Okay. And so we need two of the gray. One of these, this guy, and then two. Are they gray or black? Oh, these are black. Two lanterns. I call them lanterns. It's not the right name for it, but it'll work. Let's go right here on the outside, back to back. Okay, looking good. And this goes here. And this goes here. All right, so far so good. The glare's kicking my butt, though, I gotta say. Okay, we tap on the pink, and or the Galactus purple, you could say. The hot purple pink. All right, so we got that going on. What else we need? We need the red, and then this guy right here. So this goes one line above the end, and so we need two of these. So one goes this way, and the other one goes right beside it. Okay, burning through it, looking good. Now we have the peculiar blue with only two studs on it, and that goes right here to hold this all in. All right. Now we need two of these bases, home plates, you could say. And these will go hold on. I'm missing some. Oh, I missed this whole piece here, but that's okay. So we need two of these guys. One, two, and then two of these gray ones. All right, so we're jumping back to action step 72.
Jones 117 said, "Hi."
Hey, how's it going? Are you watching on YouTube or on Twitch? All right, now we're following Following here, following here. Have you seen the Fantastic Four movie yet? The new one? Well, not new one, the only one. Well, no, this is what, number 5, actually? If you've seen it, what'd you think about it? If you haven't seen it, I talked about it already, and
Jones 117 said, YouTube.
nice. Gotcha. All right. So I don't want to ruin anything if you haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie. So let me know what you think if you saw it. If you didn't see it, we can talk about it, and I can give you some expectations if you want. I gave a review during the first bag. There wasn't a lot to say about it. Questions, if you have some questions about it, I'm happy to answer them. And if you want some spoilers, I'm happy to tell you the spoilers. So we have that. But this build is a lot of fun. I love the characters. So we got Reed. What I like about Reed is he comes with his elongated legs. So, and they come off, so you can just put have them regular, like a regular Lego. But these are cool. And of course we built Stu. That was bag 2. We're almost done with bag 2, and there's only 2 more bags after that. And it looks like each one of the Fantastic Four characters are in each bag. So there we are. So I got this. Now we're going on. We need 9 of these angles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, these are pretty cool looking. So they're kind of making kind of like armor. It's very cool. I like the idea. So 1, 2, 3. Boom. So then we continue all the way, well, not all the way around, but 3 sides. So the top and the left and the right side, which is kind of cool. I love this color that Galactus is. It works. Bright, shiny. But the Galactus movie.
Jones 117 said, I saw the movie and I liked it.
Nice. Did you see the Superman movie? I did see. Obviously I saw the Fantastic Four movie, and I enjoyed it. I've owned a couple comic shops, so I'm pretty familiar with them. Let me see here. Where is the pink? Oh, pink's this one. Okay. And I enjoyed the movie as well. I thought there wasn't anything bad about it, but there didn't seem to be anything over the top that caught my eye. I mean, there was no super big battles, right? Although there was the threat of the dire need of Earth. To me, I didn't feel that threat. But I don't want to be picky about it. I enjoyed the movie. I watched it. Would I see it again in the theater? No, I wouldn't. Will I see it when it comes out? Probably, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. With that being said, I love the Superman movie. I went and saw that the next day again at the movie theater, and I can't wait to see it again. But I don't want to go to the movie theater to see it again. But I still might if I get bored and can't find anything else to do. But Reed Richards was cool. I mean, all the actors were fantastic. They all did a great job. I didn't see any poor acting anywhere.
Jones 117 said, I haven't seen Superman yet. I will go see it when I go.
Well, yes, indeed, you will go see it when you go. Well, I think you'll enjoy it if you're a Superman movie, or if you're just a superhero fan, right? They're both great. I haven't seen a bad superhero movie, right? I've seen some that were weak, but I haven't seen a bad one. And the Fantastic Four is definitely not a bad one. It's a good one. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't over the top. I wasn't over the top about it, and I wanted to be. But we'll see what happens next. It seemed kind of like a starter movie, right? Like, all right, these are all the characters. This is what we're coming into. So watch out for the next movie. That's what it felt like, and that's fine. And so I guess they appear in the Secret Wars or the Doom? No, Doom, because Fantastic Four, their big villain is Doctor Doom. So it makes sense that they're going to be there. And apparently Reed Richards is going to be in charge of the Avengers or in some aspect of that. So that should be cool. Will I go see it? Absolutely. So we'll just leave it at that. All right. So what's oh, we have to do this twice. Okay. So let me start over again. So we built the first leg. Now let's go through and do the second leg real quick.
Jones 117. Sir, I have to plan when to see him. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, no one's under the gun, right? So, but that's cool. So so you said you liked the Fantastic Four. What about it? Are you familiar with the comics in the Fantastic Four? Mm-hmm. Okay, I got those. Now on to this. Okay. So we have this here. Now it says to do it twice. I just totally blanked it out, right? All right, so we have this and this. That. Let's see.
Jones 117. Sir, a little bit.
Okay, well, I mean that's awesomely great. We'll put this here. Anytime you go to the movie, you want to enjoy it, right? So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I didn't think it was anything to write home about. I didn't think it was bad at all, at all. So we'll just go with that. Let's see. Putting this on here, we have that. And I loved Boy Galactus. That was just awesome. Galactus was awesome. I will say that. Much better than what they did in the prior movie, where you didn't ever really see him, only a shadow. That was a bunch of crap. But they didn't do that in this. This we got to see good old Galactus. Why can't I get this guy on here? Do I have the wrong piece? No. Oh, maybe it goes here. I'm having a hard time with that. Let me see. So,
Jones 117. Sir, the CGI were incredible, especially for Galactus.
yep, I have to agree with you on that. The CGI was fantastic. No pun intended. It was great. I don't think there was anything bad about it. There was one little scene when you first see the Fantastic Car and they pull in real quick and slide and step out. There was kind of a little glitch there. It caught my eye, but it didn't take away from the movie at all. Right? It was good. You didn't see a lot of stretching by Reed Richards, but he did what he needed to when he needed to. Right. And Johnny Storm was great, man. The effects on him were outstanding. I can't say anything bad about it. Matter of fact, there's nothing bad about any of this movie at all. I would have liked to seen a more action-packed movie, but like I said, it's the first movie, so we'll see what happens in the next part of it, right? There we go. Put that on there. Nice. All right. So we have these pieces here. This will go here. So Galactus, this figure here looks pretty cool, and he looked amazing in the movie. Amazing. All of them did. The Silver Surfer, she looked amazing as well. There wasn't anything that did not look amazing. That is for sure. I loved when she would fade through things because that's the power the Silver Surfer has. He can fade through anything he needs to and just like it's not even there, no matter what it is. It could be people, buildings, didn't matter. And that was always cool to see. And they did a great job showing that. I thought that was pretty fantastic.
Jones 117 said, "Yeah, I just found the birth scene a bit long, and I would have preferred to see Galactus use his powers more."
Yep, I don't disagree with you on that. And matter of fact, Galactus kind of came across as, for him being all powerful and stuff, not too intelligent. And I don't know why I say that. It just came across that way. There wasn't anything that he did that showed that he wasn't intelligent, but there didn't seem to be any kind of. I mean, he's a celestial, and there didn't seem to be anything that showed he was at all. I mean, he was feeding his hunger, and that was his focus. And so there's that, which is all right too. So I can't complain about it. I mean, I've read so much in the comic books that you have to be careful. I mean, the movies are based on the comics, but they're not exactly the comics, right? So you just have to realize that, and that way you can enjoy the movie a little bit more, I think. But I enjoyed the movie. Luckily, there's a little place in Canyon City here in Colorado that I drive to. It's a little out of the way for me, but the movies cost $8, $10, just depends on. Why is that? Oh, it's right there. So it only cost me $8, and plus the drinks and everything. So I went and saw and had a good time. And it's about an hour and a half out where I live. I live in one of these mountain towns, so I'm kind of destitute. I mean, we're a big ski town and rafting town, but the movie theaters here, there's a drive-in theater in another little city next to it, so I go to that all the time. But rarely do they have the new ones when they first come out. Usually a month or two after they come out, they'll play it. But drive-in's always fun. So if the Fantastic Four goes to the drive-in here, I'll probably go and see it because I really enjoy. I take my dogs; they love hanging out there because they love popcorn. So I get them popcorn, and we watch the movies. So that's always cool. All right, these two. All right, hold on now. Got that. These go on the side here. This. All right, this is cool. It's coming together. Looks pretty sweet so far.
Jones 117 said, "Yeah, every time I saw Galactus, I got goosebumps."
And that is understandable because he was just badass. He looked badass, man. That was just, you can't really say enough about that because he did look great. Even the close up of his face, it looked real. I mean, as far as monstrosity goes, right? So I thought that was pretty dynamite. All right, so we got the other leg here. All right, so far so good. Let's see what we got. That looks pretty sweet. We got he's too tall.
Jones 117 said, "Yeah, Lotrix said, at Jones 117 you leveled up to level 1.
Okay. I don't know what that means. You leveled up to level 1. I guess that's something to do with Twitch, which is cool. So I dig it. So all right, what do we got here? Pull this back a little bit more. There we go. All right, so there we go. Boom. And of course we got the overhead. Just focus on the overhead. Okay, a couple extra pieces. Man, who does not like that? All right, so now we're on bag 3. And looks like
Jones 117 said, "Sorry if it takes me a while to reply, but I'm using Google Translate to respond because I'm French."
No problem. I appreciate it. I don't know if you were to type in if it would come across translated. So I appreciate you translating it beforehand. But no worries. There's no worries here, no pressure at all. I enjoy just chatting while I'm doing this. So where are you? Are you over in France right now, or are you just are you somewhere else? Okay, let's make the thing. Boom, boom. I don't think I like the minifigure, the thing minifigure. That
Jones 117 said, "Yeah."
All right, let's see what we got here.
Jones 117 said, "I live near Paris."
Nice. So what time is it there right now? So right now it is 7:20 in the evening here in Denver. All right, so this kind of looks hokey, right? Look at this hands. Not the whole body, just the hands and the head. That's so funny. All right, let's give him the grimace. And at least they got the eyebrows. That's pretty cool because Ben Grimm has the eyebrows. But I'm surprised they didn't give him the beard. I thought that was kind of cool that they gave the thing the beard. That was just the best. What a great idea. I don't remember that in the comics ever. And they could have done it, but I just don't remember it. All right, so let's move on here. One of these, two of these. Okay. So boom and boom.
Jones 117 said, 3:20 a.m.
Woo! Buddy, what are you doing up so early? Or are you still up? Or are you up real late? All right, so need one of these guys and one of these lanterns. Here we go. This will go like that. All right, so there's that. Moving on, we're on page 36, action step 82. We need, looking for a little axle. There it is. And then the gray, and then the black ball. Another little black ball. There it is. Okay, so we'll put this in. There we go. Slide that in there. Boom. Nice.
Jones 117 said, "I can't sleep, so I'm watching live LEGO streams."
Nice. That's nice. Great. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on and chatting. I dig it. So sorry you can't sleep, but what a great way to spend the time. All right, so I need a double one of these. Do you are you a Lego fan? I mean, most people are, but do you have some Legos where you know you build? That boom, flat, and corner piece. All right, so we have this will go here.
Jones 117 said, "Yes, a lot."
Nice. So, what's your favorite build so far? What have you built that you really love? Gray. There it goes. there and one right here. Okay, we got this in. Boom, looks good. And we have our angle. Okay, so far so good. Page 38. Oh, this is his foot. Wow. Why is that in sideways? Don't know. Hold on. I messed that up. No, I didn't. Huh. Oh, it goes like this. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's one flat foot. That's one thing about Legos, right? You're building it, and you cannot tell what the heck it is you're building. You just can't until you put it together, and you're like, oh, outstanding. So you kind of love that. All right, so it looks like we're doing the other foot. Find. All right, looks like I'm missing. That's here. There it is. I said Legos. It's rare that you're missing anything. Okay, we got that going. Now we need this guy. This comes up here. Okay, that's good. We have that, and we have this. All right, boom. And boom right there. Oh, almost. There we go. All right, fantastic. And now we need this guy. And now ball. Okay, looks good. Boom.
Jones 117 said, I collect Lego Star Wars and a bit of Speed Champions.
Oh, I don't know what the Speed Champions are, but the Star Wars ones, that's cool. So what's I do have a couple Star Wars ones because some of them are just fantastic, right? I mean, they're amazing. The Star Wars stuff is just over the top. Their ships are dynamite. I have a roommate that is a big Star Wars fan, and he buys a ton of Star Wars Legos, and that's cool. And he gives me all the minifigs, or most of them, but which I appreciate because I love the minifigures for sure. They're pretty cool. But I don't know what the speed build is. Is that a particular line? That. This guy. Okay, that goes there. And then we got our flat one, which goes here. All right, now we need our two gray stud pieces here. Yep, boom, and one more. There it is. Boom. Got that, and that goes there this way. Okay, now we have the next foot, which goes right here, which is so funny. It cracks me up, I gotta say. All right. So there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get the live. Let's pull that, the main one back. We'll go full. There we go. All right. So we have that. Pretty sweet. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Dig it.
Jones 117 said, Speed Champions are the race car like the F1, Fast and Furious, etc.
Yes, right. Man, did you go see that movie F1 with Brad Pitt? Have you had a chance to see that? Alright, so number 5. Looks like we got another sticker here.
Jones 117 said, "No, but my friend said that it was one of the best movies of 2025.
I agree. It is. Yep. Definitely, if you get a chance to go see it, go see it, especially big screen. You want to see it in the theaters if you can. If you can't, then whenever you get a chance to see it. But it is amazing. Brad Pitt is great in this. He is. He's one of my favorites anyway. But I dig. I really enjoyed the movie. I wasn't sure if I would or not, but I did. It was good. I thought it was very, very good. Okay, we got that going on. And let's see, we need this guy and a blue horn. Alright, so that looks like it goes like that. And this goes here. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. That's a cool little build. Alright, one more goes over the top. Alright, we got that. We have this going on and this going on. So this will go here. Oh, there's that. Okay, this is a little bit delicate right now, but I'm sure it'll firm up here in a second. Alright, we have this guy and we have this guy. This goes across here, and then this will go across here. Alright, that helped firm it up a lot, just those two pieces. Moving on, we have the round cap. We need one of those, and that's going to go right in here. Okay, right there. Good. Looks good. And we have this, and one of those, and a small pizza slice. Oh, two small pizza slices. So this will go underneath here. But yeah, I'm a big movie buff. I enjoy going to see the movies. I don't want to. I won't go see just to go see a movie. But with that being said, that's kind of how I went to see F1. Um, I wanted to see it, but then I found I didn't really seem to have enough time. And then I was driving through a little town, and they had it showing, and I had some time, and I was like, I went and saw it. And I'm so glad I did. It was a great, great movie. So one of these and one of these. Two of these. All right, two of these. And they will go in here like this. All right, one and two. Okay, looking cool. Looking cool. And then this snaps on to here. All right, this is an interesting arm. It looks like we're building the arms. So I dig it. One of these and two, one, two. Okay, so this is kind of like the armor again. Nice. And that would go here. All right. Sweet. That's kind of cool, right? Nice. Oh, now we're making the hands, it looks like. So this was the forearm or the arm. Now we're making some hands. Let's see, does this put on anyone? No, not yet.
Jones 117 said, "Okay, On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate F1?
Uh, it was. I'm not a big car racing guy, but I love the movie. So I would say an 8, a good strong 8. 8.5, almost a 9. I enjoyed it. Would I go and see it again in the movie theater? If I was taking a date and she wanted to go see it, sure, I don't mind doing that. I would look forward to it because it was a good movie. So 8.5, an 8 up to close to 9. And that might be real strong, but it was definitely a B plus without a doubt. B plus movie, if not a little bit higher, closer to an A. But like I said, I'm not a car guy, but I still really enjoyed that movie, so I can't complain about it. And I'm a fan of Brad Pitt. I'll go see a movie he's doing. He tends to pick really good movies, so there's that. But it was good. It was good. So if your friend said go see it, I would agree with it. Definitely go see it. And you want to see it in the big movie screen, without a doubt. Big movie screen. We got that. We got that. Now we need, how many of these? 4 of these. 1. Oh, these are the fingers. 2, 3, and 4. So we're building the hand right now. All right. Boom, like that. I enjoyed it more than I did the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was still good, just a lower B scale. I would say Fantastic Four was more 7.5 to 8, and that might be a little much, but I still enjoyed it. But I liked F1 better. It was just kind of cool. That's just here. All right, so far so good. Now we snap on the fingers. 1, 2, 3, and
Jones 117 said, okay, I will try to see it.
yeah, if you like race cars, if you like racing movies at all, it was interesting. It really explained a lot to me as far as what's involved in the racing, which is what I liked. So that was pretty cool. All right, we have this, and this snaps on to here. All right, this looks kind of cool. And now we put this in here. All right, so far so good. Looks kind of cool, right? Boom. All right, there we go. Looks good. Now let's do that other arm real quick. Boom. Oh, we got the other sticker. It's got to go on. All right. And that goes on this side. Okay, looks good. Boom. And
Jones 117 said, what's your favorite movie ever?
woo! Woo! No pressure. No pressure. My favorite movie ever. So let's go. We'll do different genres, all right? Because they all are all my. They're all good, and they were good because they were at different times when things were kind of wild. My favorite superhero movie. I'll tell you what, man. Iron Man #1 was amazing. The whole Infinity Gauntlet storyline was amazing. Um, Iron Man #1 was good. Iron Man #2 was up there too because I thought uh, Ultron was just pretty intense movie. So if we're going superhero movies, I'd have to say Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 2, and then maybe the end game, the last part of the end game. Those are all real close and tight. If I want to go adventure, um, I wasn't a big Star Wars fan, although I did see it opening night in the drive-in. I don't know what it was about it. It was fun. I was cool. Maybe it was the fact I was seeing it in the drive-in that kind of took it away. So this was way back when, right? So my whole family took me. It was my birthday, if I remember right, and my whole family took. They all grabbed me up and took me to the drive-in, and it was fun spending that time with them. But it's not any of my top favorite movies, although it was pretty amazing. Um, Let me see here. So my first favorite movie I ever saw in the theater, it wasn't the first one I seen in the theater. We'd go when I was little, but I loved Jaws. I went opening night to see Jaws, and that scared the crap right out of me. Not enough to not go in the water type scared, but I was also started to see a girl who went to the movies with me, and her hands were wrapped around my arm. I was young, right? Young. Uh, and I thought she was going to draw blood, but that was amazingly great too. So that made that movie super important and really cool to me. So in that aspect, Jaws was very cool. It was way up there on my list. Um, and there's definitely other movies for other reasons. What is your favorite? It's hard to go favorite of all time. So what's your favorite of all time? What would you say you like? There that is. This is blue. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. All right. That. And now we put this on here. Okay, we have that. I'll put this on. And this will go here and here. It's tough to decide. But let me know what your favorite one is, and we'll compare. And why was it your favorite? Was it your favorite because of the scene, who you were with, like with me? My favorite's because who I was with. Or was your favorite because it was just your favorite? Got that going. Looks good. Boom. All right, now we need these blues. Okay, got that going. We have that. And need our pizza slices here. Finish this up. Okay. Turn it over. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I have that. Yep. All right. Boom. Now I need to do this guy and this guy. One. And where's the other? There it is. Two. So getting close to the hand here. Get it done. All right. Got that. Oops. Wrong way. Yep. Wrong way. So that. There we go. Put that on there. Nice. We have the square here, and then these two guys.
Jones 117 said, in science fiction movies, I would say Star Wars Episode 3.
Okay.
In anime, Dragon Ball Super Broly. In action, I don't really know.
Okay, Dragon Ball Z. That's cool. I enjoyed Dragon Ball Z, but I wasn't a big fan. It's not my shtick. Animated. I'll tell you what. I've watched a lot of the DC animated shows that they had, and the Batman Ninja, just the artwork on that. If you like the Oriental, the anime, the Japanese anime, Batman Ninja is amazing. The artwork is amazing. But probably, let me see, animation. That's probably the only animation that I've really enjoyed. But I used to watch, like I'd watch Vampire Hunter D way back when it first came out. Bubblegum Crisis, all the older ones, long before now. But I'm not a super big fan of anime, and I don't know why. I enjoy when I watch it. But Vampire Hunter D, I just really love Castlevania. The was it Netflix or no Amazon Prime? Castlevania was pretty fantastic, so I enjoyed that. That's probably my favorite anime. Is probably Castlevania. Action-wise, that's a tough call. The first movie, let's say Predator, that was a great action movie. A lot of fantasy, right up my alley. Had everything I really enjoyed about movies, so I can't complain about that. Let's see here. We got that. This. I got a fly just deciding that I'm the guy. All right, so. Okay, and this guy right here. Nice. All right, so we have this like this. And this goes here, like that, and this goes across here. All right, good, good, good. This goes over the top. And now we need our four fingers of death right here. Oh, I think, did I do it wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Thought I might have done it backwards. So there we go. All right, so we have that. Okay, arm number 2 for Galactus, right here. All right, ha ha. So there we go, and that is the end of bag 3. Now the last bag, and looks like all the stickers are going to go on this one. So I got a whole sheet of stickers still. So we'll put these on. Throw that in there. Have the small pieces here. Nice. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right, first we have to build Johnny Storm. It's about time. I think he's my favorite of all the Fantastic Four. Although I do like Ben Grimm as well. Let's see here. Got the legs. And of course he has his fireballs. Oh, and these shoot. That's pretty cool. So we got this and this. And the flames. Okay. So they just kind of pop up. They don't shoot, but it's cool. Boom. And the next one here. So have you ever watched Castlevania? You had a chance to catch that? And that just popped off like it was supposed to. Nice. Didn't plan on it, but did it.
Jones 117 said, "Have you seen the animation movie Ninja Turtles from 2023?
No.
I loved it. In animation movies there's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse that was incredible too."
I did see the Spider-Verse, the first one. I saw it opening night. I happened to be in Orlando at Universal Studios, and that's where it was released, right? Was at their theater there, so that was the premiere. And so I was like, oh, cool. I just happened to be there on vacation. And so I went and saw that, and I was blown away. So that was pretty amazing. And you're right, it was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one quite a bit, actually. But there's some good animated stuff. I enjoy the what ifs from Marvel. Those are a lot of fun. The Apocalypse, the Justice League Apocalypse, and then Apocalypse War was pretty awesome. That was so. What was that? Justice League Dark, and then Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. That was pretty awesome. So those are pretty good. If you like the animated movies like that, they're just animated. They're not uh, Japanese animated, other than Batman Ninja. But those are pretty good. All right, so it looks like the last step here we're working on the head. We got all four of the minifigures, and now let's see what we got going on here. Okay. All right. Let's see if that's supposed to go in this guy. I think so. There we go. All the way in. Now we need the red. This one. All right. Throw that in there. Boom. And we need the big purple and another red right here. All right. So these snap on and goes like that. Okay. Oh, that's his staff? I think. I'm not really sure. I don't really recall. That's kind of cool. Unless this is his head. Oh, this might be his head. Okay, so it is his head. All right, we're building his head. Two of these. One and two. There we go. And now Galactus' face goes this way. There we go. Boom, got it. Okay. And the back of the face, or the back of the head. Pretty cool. that is a big old face there. Nice. All right, and two of these guys, 1, 2. They're going to go on either side of the head. 1, 2. Okay, one. Now we need two of each corner piece. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. So the right one? No, that's the wrong side. There's one right there. 1, 2. Okay. So we have the front. And these go both sides. All right. So down there. Put this one on here. So we're almost done with this thing here, which is pretty awesome. All right. So this goes up top here. And now for these, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now these get built around this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looking good. Looking good. Yep, that's it for this part right now. Now we need purple and this right here. So it turns upside down. Goes in this corner here. All right. So far so good. Double goes right here.
Jones 117 said, I think I will buy the set since it has Galactus, who is my favorite villain from Marvel,
Nice.
but the downsides are the price and the figures.
Yeah, well, this wasn't bad, right? How much was it? I bought this off of Amazon, but I think I got it when they were having their Amazon their Prime Day. So I'm not sure that I paid a lot for it, but um, but I enjoy the figures. I'm not a fan of the thing though, right? I mean, look at this. It's just the hands. What is that? What is up with that? That's kind of weak. That's weak sauce right there. That's lazy, right? But I do like the head. So, all right, let's put this on there. But I'm enjoying the build. Um, Galactus is cool. I would love to do a giant Galactus. That would be awesome. So if they put out a giant Galactus, I might get it. Not based on this, hopefully, because this is weak sauce, but it's still cool, So
Jones 117 said, yeah, haha.
right you are, right you are. All right, so we got that. 2 of these guys. And these go underneath here. Okay. This. Okay. Boom. Nice. Oh, I forgot to put so the feet, these go on Johnny's feet. And let's see, there's another. And I'm wondering if you could stand on it. Of course, I can't get it to stay in there, so maybe you can't stand it. Yeah, can't do it. I'll have to figure it out because these don't fit. There must be another piece or something that goes on. Oh, there is. That's what it was. So my stupidity here. So these go here like this, and then this goes here like that. So you kind of have that, but I'm going to have to put. Oh, yeah, I'll put it together here. So, but we got this going on. Boom. All right. So back to it, and let's see. We have this on. Okay, so 2 of these curves, 1, 2, and 1 angle. Alright, so this will go here like this. And boom. Boom. Okay. And of course this angle goes here. Oh, that's cool. It'll tie it together pretty nicely. Nice. Okay. Now I need 2 of these squares, 1, 2, and 2 of these purple. Boom. Okay, we got that going on. Nice. 1. All right, and this and this. So this will go right in between these guys. And these meet in the center. Ooh, is this the head? The hat? Yeah, this is the top of the head piece. That's cool. All right. Oh, and we actually even put it on right now. Ooh, hey, that looks cool, right? Very, very cool. Okay. But we're not done yet. All right, so we have paint.
Jones 117 said, I think I will go to bed soon. I am going to subscribe to give you strength and to be there for your next streams.
Well, I appreciate
Jones
that.
117 said, yeah, he is cool.
Yep. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow and stuff like that. So I've been when I'm done with this one, we're working on the ultimate. It's a knockoff of the Iron Man Hulkbuster. So I got this. So that was part of the build, right? So display. And I've got the legs so far. So these are pretty freaking huge, right? So it's pretty sweet. That's the legs. So that's next. I'm going to try to finish that one day. Try to finish it. It's a tough build because it's not a Lego build. It's a knockoff. But it was only 69 bucks, where the big Lego build was like $300 or $400, and I couldn't afford that. So I was like, I'll get that one anyway. So I'm going to continue with that. So I have those in my live feeds. If you want to zip through those real quick, put them on the fastest setting, and you can zip through them, and that'll work for you. But I appreciate the follow, my friend. Thanks for the conversation. I always enjoy talking about movies, for sure. Especially people that know what the heck they're talking about, which is fine with me. All right, so we got this going here. We got this going. Boom, boom. 1, 2. I need 1 of these, 3, and 4, 5, and this angle here. Right? Okay, so that goes there. This goes here. Snap that on there. And this piece will go here, like that. And this snaps on here. Boom. No. Oh, this is the side. I didn't even see it. Right, so it goes on this side. But where does that snap onto? I don't see where it snaps onto. Oh, I'm missing that piece. See, I got the ear.
Modrix said, thank you for the follow at Jones 117.
Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's put this over here. This will go right here. All right. Okay. And this will go right here. And then this guy starts on this way. And now this goes here. Haha. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. All right, and I think we're getting ready to do the other side. We are. So we have this, this, boom. And now I need this and this guy. Oh,
Jones 117 said, "Yes, that's fantastic."
all right. Okay, this goes here. All right, so this goes. I got big fat fingers. There we go. Boom. Hook on one. This guy. This goes this way. All right. So there's that. And now let's do the other side. So we need this, this, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Okay. So put that here. This will go here. This goes there. Sweet. And boom, boom. Oh, no, I got this on backwards here. Hold on. There we go. That is pretty cool. So, oh, and it goes on. Cool, cool, cool. Pretty sweet. I kind of dig that a lot. So let's do this. Let's go to standard view.
Jones 117 said, "Oh yeah." Jones 117 said, "Perfect."
It is pretty sweet. So there's some more stuff. There's some more stuff here. Put this through here. So let me do this. Let's go bird's eye view. Boom. There we go. So actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. So you got the bird's eye view.
Jones 117 said, "One of the best brick build figs from LEGO."
Right. All right. So we have this. All right. So now we put on some stickers. So let's get this all puffed up. And so number 4, ooh, this guy. All right. So
Jones 117 said, "Good luck."
thanks. Okay. And then this snaps on here. Sweet. Nice. Okay. So we do 2 of these guys. And we have 2 of these. So I love the hot pink, right? The purplish hot pink. That is just cool, man. All right, now we got some more stickers. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so 1, 1. Okay, boom. And now this next one. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, number 3. Okay, sweet. Let's see here. So this should be on the side. Yeah, okay. Nice. Mm-hmm. So this one here. Okay, looks good. Boom. All right. Now we do these sides. Put that there. Okay. So make sure it lines up. Oh, I touched it. Touched it on there and it stuck like glue, I'll tell you. All right. Boy, it's hard to do it this way. There we go. Ooh, it is hard to do it that way. Okay. Woo! Tough, tough, tough. All right, I'm going to try it left-handed here. Seems to be a little easier to see. Oh, come on. All right. That doesn't look bad. Pretty good. All right, where does this go? Let's see where these go. Boom. Oh, on the sides. Hello.
Jones 117 said, "Yeah, GG."
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that goes underneath that. Okay. What is that hitting over here? Oh, this guy right there. I'm not sure. Okay. Did you ever watch Johnny Sacco and his giant robot? Did you ever see that show? That came out in the 60s. Very Japanese, but very, very cool. This is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the giant robot. Okay. Let's get this guy on
Jones 117 said, "What's the name?"
Johnny Sacco and his giant robot. It's a Japanese live action. Uh, and so the kid controlled the giant robot with a watch. He'd go, "Giant robot, come!" And it was pretty cool. But there's a lot of similarities. The giant robot looked like something that was Egyptian, and there's some Egyptian type style on here. So that's what reminded me of it. Okay, boom, 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 and this goes back here, right? And then that clips on the back here. Very cool. Let's see what else I got. There's a couple more pieces left, so I want to see what those are. Oh, these are to set these guys up on this, so that's pretty cool. So we got that, we got that. Boom, boom.
Jones 117 said, "Oh yeah, you're right. That looks like Galactus."
Yeah, yep, nice. All right, now these are the pieces to hook these guys up around it. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, we have this. And oh, okay, cool. Let's go over that. Oh, hey, sweet. So, let me put Johnny. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty cool. Hold on. All right, and now what is she going to do? Oh, she rests on his arm. There, and thing. Ooh, boom, and then he's in the arm. So
Jones 117 said, when I buy the set, I will make a throne for Galactus.
nice. So there you go. So let's get that. So that's the whole build right there. Let me put it over my black shirt there, so now you can see these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. I dig it. Let's go in a little bit. Very cool. I like it a lot. All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let me get this one on here. There you go. Boom. There you go. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed talking with you. But now I got to go to bed and get ready for work. So hope you're able to get some sleep. That's for sure, because it's pretty late for you for sure. All right, brother. Thanks again. Thanks for the follow. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks, guys.